How's everyone doing?
Yeah, all right. Not
Great.
bad. How are you doing?
Big dog?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad whatsoever. Other than I'm desperately trying to access the quiz spreadsheet, which I haven't accessed for a while because we've spent approximately 83 weeks attempting to organise this.
Very true.
Why do you need a spreadsheet for a quiz?
Because it has the questions on it.
Yeah. He'll also likely be keeping score that way.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a big thing.
I do all my quizzes in the form of beat poetry. You just wing it, man. Just riff, yeah?
The last quiz that I was Quizmaster for, I ended up getting to do a final round, so I made animal noises and made people guess what they were.
If I can't get this spreadsheet open, I'm desperately afraid to say that this is going the same way.
I actually print out all of my quiz questions on laminate cards and stand there in a suit presenting a TV show whenever I do a quiz.
Nice. No, Sam doesn't have the spreadsheet. It's like round one. Tell me how you really feel. Like, how are you acting? Delicious beer.
We on the IKEA beer? Yeah!
On the hooch.
Old Mork.
Good old Mork.
Old Mork. Or Merc, I guess.
Il Merc.
I'm currently drinking...
Please don't butcher the language.
I have some Captain Morgan's, which I've finished, and then I'll be cracking open some Hague Club single malt whiskey.
I had some nice drinks out in London today. I tried a Spanish lager I'd never had before, but unfortunately it cost me a London price.
Oh dear.
Well, like £8.50.
No, it was like $6.15 for a pint, which is a disgrace. And then I had a nice whiskey highball at the Japanese restaurant.
Oh, were you also paying London prices for that as well?
Yeah, well, I wasn't. My dad did.
Oh, nice. Sucker.
Thanks for the birthday lunch, Dad.
I feel like I'd be more okay paying London prices for a whiskey highball than for a middling Spanish lager.
It might have been a nice middling.
It was actually, I would say, 89th percentile of lagers I've had.
It was called A San Miguel.
Cerveza Especial.
Whenever, like, I've been to Portugal a few times with, like, the whole gang, and whenever I come back, I'm convinced that Superboc is, like, the king of beers.
What's the other main Portuguese beer?
Is it Estrella? Is Portuguese?
No, Estrella's Spanish.
Was that the one that you had?
It's like a shitty, like, Portuguese, like, kind of...
This is the one that's like, it tastes like Portuguese Red Stripe.
No, it's like a pale ale, but it tastes like someone poured a candle into some lager.
Delicious.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'd be into that.
Fragrant.
I'm detecting hints of wax and
needs more dog.
I toss it right in the soup.
Red tick beer.
So, yeah, I mean, I hit record 18 minutes ago, and so far we've achieved absolutely nothing. But
that's not true. We had a nice chat.
That's how the off season is just going to be, fellas. We're just going to lowball the entire audience with 25-minute chatter. Yeah. Max, let me know when you have loaded up the quiz, and I shall drop El Intro Spike.
Nice. I will do.
Spanish speaker.
Funnily enough, it's a perfect translation between outro spike and outro spike.
Oh my god.
How's Elden Ring, Ed?
Oh, it's fucking difficult. I've beaten one mandatory boss, and I have over like 18 hours total gameplay. I mean, to be fair, it's because I've been dicking about in the woods, but like, it's remarkable.
What have you been doing in the game?
I have actually spent some time dicking about in the woods because of my walking challenge.
Yes. Ed, do you want to tell us a little bit about that walking challenge? Because I feel like this is the first time that we as a podcast have actually...
Oh, yeah, it starts outside because my cousin Michael passed away at the end of last year because he got cancer and then he got COVID and it wasn't pretty. And so, yeah, I'm walking 10,000 steps every day for March to raise some money for cancer relief. So...
I think that deserves a round of applause, fellas. I think that's one of those things that, you know, we can butter up Ed's ego every now and then, and this is for one of those great causes. So, is there like a donations link or anything? Have you got like a Just Give In page that we can chuck a link?
It's on the Cancer Research website, but I'll wing you a link at the end.
Right, we can drop it on the Sulp feed, right?
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to chuck it all over the Sulp, all over the Sulp account. So yeah, if you want to donate to Ed's fantastic cause for walking for charity and is it for cancer research that you're doing it for? Yeah,
Cancer Research UK. Yeah, and I take photos of like my crap fake Fitbit and like say pithy things.
I like it. Look at that.
That's my step count for the day.
10,989, and it's not even 8:00 p.m. yet. What a trooper.
The crazy part is that over the past 5 days, I've walked like 32 kilometers, and I'm in quite a bit of pain, which is like not what I expected.
How bad is the chafing, Ed?
Oh, firmly. I feel like a race walker.
Local Vaseline stakeholder, Ed Wilkin.
I own a Vaseline franchise.
Have you considered the deployment of some muscle relaxing bath salts? And I mean genuinely like salt that you put in the bath.
as opposed to the zombification drugs that they were eating.
If he shrivels up and gets all wrinkly, he'll have more grip.
I was thinking like I take bath salts and then I look at my watch and 88,000 steps because
I've accidentally run to Windsor.
88,000 steps, but you check your home security and you never left the front door.
I'm fixing the roof. The tiles are fine. I'm fixing them.
I'm fucking fixing them, alright. You're always staring at me with them white eyes.
Oh god. Well, yeah, we'll chuck links everywhere, and if people would like to donate to the cause, then they will have the necessary links to do so. I know that I will be as soon as I have been paid, because I'm already fucking skinned. What a life.
Yep. So yeah. The hierarchy is slam dunk tickets, cancer.
Look, Streamline Manifesto come around once every 9 years. My granddad's had cancer, so like,
fuck me, man. Yeah.
There's no point in saving lives that aren't worth living, right? And the Streetlight Manifesto, they make life worth living.
I just almost fucking spat Captain Morgan's and Coke just all over my kitchen. It's a miracle that I saved it. I think that this conversation needs to. I think we need to pick it up, guys. All right.
You should be sent to the Hague.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, God.
You know, it's funny because I actually just got the spreadsheet up, Tom, so hit that intro spike. I'll explain what the hell's going on when we come back.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, hell yeah.
We just go
Hello,
straight
hello,
into
hello,
it?
and welcome to Stiff Upper Lip Podcast, the NFL podcast by Brits. We are in partnership with Gridiron Extra, and we are returning for our third season. So yeah, on we begin with me, Ed.
Me, Emma.
I'm Sam.
I'm Max Saito.
And I'm Tom. Every single time without fail. There is a reason why I stiff arm you directly into the sun whenever I put the fucking outro sting on. It's because you do that every time I put the intro sting on. You horrible lanky bastard.
New listeners may think that this is a bit, but it actually happens organically every single time.
Yeah, there is genuinely, like, there is now rivalry between whether or not Sam gets the last word or the soundboard does every time.
And then what happens is he looks at us with his little face and he's like, I don't do it again.
It's a one-
Did I do that?
It's a one-sided rivalry as well. Every time, every intro, he speaks over it, and then he's just like, "I still own you. I still own you."
Fucking hell! Oh
It's kind of
god!
different. You think two people in different places
Shut
got
the
to do
hell
things
up.
at the same time?
Oh god! Right.
If I may, I would like to explain to you the rules of the parlor game that we will be embarking upon this evening. It's a lovely little quiz, and there is a prize at stake, a fabulous prize, and that prize is the League Shield branded NFL hat, as modelled by our good friend Rob. What's his name? Rob
Lowe.
Rob Lowe. Sorry, I was trying to. All I could think of was Rob Earnshaw.
Get him in one as well. Get Robbie Earnshaw an NFL hat.
So
That
there's
would
no.
spark far more NFL engagement than Rob Lowe could have ever hoped for.
It's so true, and he's got more spirit. But anyway, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that the prize will be given out. It's a mix of different ideas that I've stolen from quiz shows on the telly. So the first round, the body of it is there's two rounds which have like a Jeopardy board, right? And the Jeopardy board has five categories, and each one has 5 levels of difficulty. The more difficult the question, the more points you get for getting it right. And if you get it right, you get to choose on the board. If you get it wrong, it goes to the next person, and they get a chance to steal the points.
Okay.
It will all become extremely apparent as we go along.
Yeah.
So whoever has the most points, everyone will go through to the final round to qualify for the final, basically, which is basically like play your cards right. But it's a little thing I like to call draft your PPR fantasy regular season players right.
Catchy.
If you finish with the most points during the body of the quiz, you have fewer to get. So it'll be like you have to guess whether a player got higher or lower than the preceding player. So if you come first, you'll have a couple. If you come last, you'll have like 8 to try and get through. And then if you get that right, there's a final question. And if you succeed in the final question, you will, in fact, win the beautiful Rob Lowe hat.
I assume you're addressing this directly to me.
Well, I haven't told Tom or Ed the rules of the game either. So they are also learning this for the first time.
Oh, I meant just, the kind of qualifiers in case we win.
Well, I mean, we are speaking to the guy who, on the franchise 33 chat, did collectively get the Jalen Hurts question right.
He did. He managed it.
I had some fucking deep threes.
So
Yeah.
I expect Sam to win this one at a canter.
He shot from the logo every time, but he made one, and it counts.
Hey.
So before we start the body of the quiz here,
Stephen Curry.
shut the hell up, Sam, please.
I have
Jimmy
got.
Harden.
I do actually. There is apparently on the soundboard there is elevator music. So whenever you're ready to actually start with a round, I'll play one of the sounds that I haven't heard myself, and we'll all experience elevator music together.
This is going to take like 3.5 hours. Right. So the first round, to decide the order and who gets the first go on the old quiz board, is there's going to be, I'm going to have to ask 2 of you to leave at a time, and it will just be me and one other individual, and then you'll each have a turn. and you'll have 60 seconds to answer as many of the correct answers of a question that I'll give to you. It's a little bit like, at the start of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You've got to answer like the preliminary question to decide who goes first.
Yeah, the fastest finger first or whatever.
Yeah, but instead of that, it's 60 seconds to answer as many questions as your mind possesses. And just before, the big clarifier for this is all based on the regular season. No playoffs, because I don't recognise that they ever happened. Thank you.
Okay.
So, if I may say, let's start with who would be the funniest person to start this? I guess Sam. So, if Tom and Ed, if you can remove your headphones so that you can't hear, and then we'll signal to you when it's time for you to come back in. But obviously, just make sure you can't hear, because otherwise, what's the bloody point in all of this if you can just cheat? They have gone. It's simply me and Sam now. So Sam, just a reminder, 60 seconds after I finish asking the question, just answer as much as you can. So the question for you is this. You have 60 seconds to name as many of the top 10 rushing leaders in yards from the 2021 NFL regular season. Begin.
2021 NFL regular season. Jonathan Taylor. Rushing leaders. Fuck me. Okay, I'm going Jonathan Taylor. I'm gonna go Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I'm gonna go Aaron Jones.
Got 20 seconds left.
Oh, fucking shit ass. Who's the fucking Titans backup? Okay.
You got 5 seconds left, Sam.
DeAndre Swift. Frank Gore.
I'm afraid that's time up. Did you say Frank Gore? I'm afraid I can't. I can't tell you yet how you did. You'll have to wait till the end. But it was an interesting round. Okay, so if we can now call in, Ed.
Take them off,
Sam, please remove your headphones so you can't hear how Ed did in comparison to you.
Ed,
and then I'll come to you last, Tom.
I have a feeling I might be able to take an over-under on this.
Okay, well, get the hell out of here. Don't spoil it. So, Ed, as a reminder, I'll ask you a question, 60 seconds, as many answers as you can possibly muster. 60 seconds starts as soon as I finish the question. And the question is, name as many of the rushing leaders by yards from the 2021 regular season. Begin!
Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Derrick Henry. Oh, God. I should know more than this. Jesus fuck. James Conner, he was up there. My God. Cordero Patterson. Fuck me, this is embarrassing. I'm so tired.
That's half your time.
Najee Harris. Nick Chubb. DeAndre Swift.
10 seconds remaining.
No, I've not got any more. Not got any more in me. I'm so tired. This is
All right.
embarrassing.
That's no problem. I think, did you say Nick Chubb twice?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Okay, right, that's fine. If you can remove your headphones, I'll let everyone know at the end how many they got, and then we can bring Tom into the fray. Tom, not you, Sam. Get
Now
out.
it's me.
No, get the hell out of here. Come on,
All right.
young man.
All
All right, Tom. So
I'm ready.
refresher, 60 seconds from when I finish my question. As many answers as you can, please. And the question is, can you name as many of the top 10 rushing leaders by yards from the 2021 regular season? Begin.
Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Najee Harris, Aaron Jones, Ezekiel Elliott, oh shit, oh god, oh no, yeah,
You had half your time.
I'm doing bad. Fucking hell, surely I can't. Joe Mixon, Cordell Patterson, James Conner, surely
10 seconds.
Surely not this bad. Come on, let's be real here. Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray.
That's time.
Yeah,
that's time. That is time. So if everyone can come back in,
everyone get your asses back in here.
This is the Poirot segment where I reveal to you who the most criminally bad at this was. So I'm going to allocate 1 point per correct answer from this. And the top 10 in descending order was as follows: Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, Dalvin Cook, Antonio Gibson, Ezekiel Elliott, Elijah Mitchell, Derrick Henry, and Damian Harris.
All right, I got 6. I'm happy with 6. I thought I did a lot worse than I actually ended up doing.
Yeah, I believe Ed got 6 as well. Yeah, Ed got 6 as well, and Sam got 2. Sam actually spent the first 10 seconds repeating the question, which is always a good thing to do to make sure you've comprehended it. And then he said Jonathan Taylor, and then it took him a while. Good lord. The cat
Sorry. Sorry, the cat's a danger to herself and others right now. Carry on.
He said Derrick Henry, and then at the end he said Frank Gore. I believe it was Okay, Tom and Ed both finished with 6, but I believe I will give the tiebreaker to Ed because he's a Vikings fan and he could do the pick me up after the season.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
So we're going on to the Jeopardy round. Ed, you get first selection. There's 5 categories, and as I say, there's 1 to 5 in each category. The first category is what happens next, where I read you the short line from the ESPN feed of the game in terms of a play that occurs, and you have to tell me what happens after that play. The next one is NFL stadium food, where I'll give you a food item on an NFL team's menu, and you have to tell me which team it is. The next one is one that I've stolen from the NBA on TNT, which is called Who He Play For, where I give you a player and you have to tell me who he plays for. Then you've heard of plant, animal, mineral. I've got player, coach, official. I'll give you, a name of a person. You have to tell me whether they're a player, coach, or official. And then the last one is 2 lies and a truth for defunct historic teams, where I give you a list of 3 names and you have to tell me which one is the real defunct team. All right. And just to let you know, there is a trick question in here. If you can call out what the trick question is and tell me why it's a trick question, you will receive 5 extra points.
Sounds good.
So Ed, you have first go on the board, and then if you get it wrong, it will go to Tom. If Tom gets it wrong, it will go to Sam, and then if Sam gets it wrong, no one gets the points, and it will go back to Ed.
Okay. I'll take Who He Play For 1, please.
Okay. Brandon Allen.
Brandon Allen plays for Denver.
I'm afraid that's not correct, Tom. You have a go?
I do know.
Brandon Allen plays for the Washington Commanders.
I'm afraid that's also not correct. Sam, would you like to have a little roll of the dice? You got a 1 in 30 chance.
Brandon Allen.
Yep.
Isn't he a backup for the Bengals?
Oh!
Yes.
Oh,
I got the wrong orange. I got
his former team. Oh my god. He came
Right,
way
Sam,
too
so
close to the camera then.
You have the board.
I will take the stadium food option for 1.
Okay. The stadium food is cheese steaks.
I feel like I'd rather, if I didn't say Philadelphia.
Right,
I
yeah, so
wouldn't
your
feel
answer is
okay
Philadelphia?
about it. Yeah, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's a 1 point. The 1 point is a fairly straight. I wouldn't overthink them too much. Alright, that's correct, so you get another go on the board.
I will take... Oh, I'll take stadium food for 3.
Yeah, burnt ends mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yummy.
This have to be like the actual stadium or like
No, just the team. Just the team.
Okay.
Gonna have to hassle you for an answer here.
Okay. Barbecue cities.
The Barbecue City Drillers.
Okay.
Come on. You gotta give me an
Kansas
answer.
City Chiefs.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, the bastard.
The home of the burnt end.
That was going to be my guess as well, you big prick.
I'd have been wrong, but the amount of
Right,
time that you
Sam?
deliberated over that, I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I
We
don't know
can't
football,
spend that
but
much
I
time.
know
deliberating
fatty
this
pieces
answer.
of meat.
What'd you call me? Anyway, you've said
I will take stadium food for 5.
Oh, he's getting bold. And your reward is this question. Fried peanut butter and jelly on a stick.
On a stick.
Yep. Is this a novel concept to you, Americans putting food on sticks?
Okay. Fried peanut butter and jelly on a stick. That sounds like weird, dumbass carnival food. That sounds like fried peanut butter and jelly on a stick.
Go on, Sam. Stop
Fuck
stalling.
me. I am gonna say the
Pick one out.
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, that's not correct. It goes back to Edward.
Right, so I initially had 2 thoughts, so I'm going to go with the first, my instinct, which was Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, it's correct.
You guys can go fuck yourselves.
That's the 5-pointer because I thought it could have been any
Jesus.
stadium. All right, Ed, the board is yours.
Can you remind me of the categories, please?
What happens next? NFL stadium food. Who he play for? Player, coach, official, and 2 lies and the truth. Historic teams defunct. Not moved. Defunct.
Ooh, I do.
That's
I'll
important
go for the final, the 2 truths and a lie, please, or the 2 lies and
For
a
5?
truth. Sorry. No, for just for 1 point. Let's
One.
not get crazy.
Okay, so which one of these is a real defunct NFL team? The Toledo Circles, the Columbus Squares, or the Dayton Triangles?
It's the Dayton Triangles.
That's correct. The board is yours.
We'll go player, coach, official
4.
for 1, please. Let's let's build to this.
Remember when I said you don't have to overthink these questions? Brian Daboll.
I'm gonna go with a coach.
That's correct, yep.
All right, who he played for 3, please.
The 3. Matt Breida.
Matt Breida plays for the Dolphins.
That's not correct. Tom, the chance to steal.
Matt Breida. Buffalo.
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, gets one.
He's up there eating the fried peanut butter jelly on a stick. Without a doubt, that's why he hasn't seen much of the field up there. All right, Tom, board, yours.
I'm going to take player, coach, official, please.
4.
For 5.
For 5. Marcus Brady.
Coach.
That's correct. Yep. No, you got a 1 in 3 chance. Pull the trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Next one.
I want to take stadium food for 2.
Black and gold po' boys.
That's going to be, the obvious answer to me clearly is the Pittsburgh Steelers being black and gold po' boys.
I'm afraid that is not correct.
Okay.
Sam?
New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, that is correct.
Nice.
The po' boy is the patron sandwich of New Orleans.
I don't know what. I'm not particularly fucking great with New Orleans food culture.
The workers' sandwich.
That's not true. A Plowman sandwich is the worker's sandwich. I don't care. Yeah, I hear your fancy swamp food.
That's not true. A fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
On a stick.
In terms of the workman's sandwich, where does out of date turkey Christmas sandwich live?
All right, Sam. Let me remind you of what's on the board. You've got what happens next.
I don't need reminding.
Oh.
I'm taking stadium food for 4.
Okay, beef, fur.
You're talking like pho, like Vietnamese food.
I can't answer that question.
Wait, what? Oh, but could you repeat the
Beef, fur. Which one of those 2 words did you forget? Come on, Sam. Please.
Fuck me? Baltimore Ravens.
No, that's not correct. Ed?
Jesus.
This has to be California, so I'm gonna go with the Rams.
No, that's not correct either. Tom?
I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not correct. I like the California logic, but it was actually the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh.
What?
Seattle, there's a lot of immigrants in Seattle. I guess makes sense. All right, Sam?
Oh, I see what.
I didn't know there were a lot of cattle in Seattle.
Cattle in Seattle.
Where do you think it rhymes? So there must be.
May you remind me of the categories left?
Oh, so now you'd like a reminder. Okay, you've got what happens next, all 5 of them. Who he played for, 2, 4, and 5. Player, coach, official, 2, 3, and 4. And 2 lies and the truth, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'll take player, coach, official for 2.
Sean Hockley.
Sean Hockley. The fuck is Sean Hockley?
He's a player, a coach, or an official. I promise you that.
I don't know if the soundboard's coming through, but I found one that's a sitcom soundboard.
Oh, big man with the soundboard.
Stop
I think the
stalling.
Sharks are circling.
Official.
That is correct.
Yes.
I feel like you lucked into it a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't look into it. My brain just benefits from pressure.
Oh, nice. Continue
which is
then.
why I compress my head in a vice every night.
It's recommended. You've done your own research. All right. Back to the board.
I will take. Was it true or false?
2 lies and the truth. Yep.
2 lies and the truth. Or 2.
2. So which one of these is a real defunct NFL team? The Cincinnati Reds, the New York Yankees, or the Detroit Tigers?
Cincinnati Reds, the what, and the Detroit Tigers?
The New York Yankees, or the Detroit Tigers?
Now, the Detroit Tigers, I'm fairly certain, were a baseball team. The...
Sorry, I'm going.
Pressure you for an answer. Sorry, Sam.
Hurry up!
Was it the Cincinnati Reds?
I'm afraid that's not correct, Ed.
You rat fuck!
I think it's the Detroit Tigers, isn't it?
That's not correct either, Tom.
Oh.
It's the Yankees.
I'm afraid that's not correct. That was in fact the trick question.
Oh!
The trick question because they're all defunct NFL teams, and they're they're all names of current baseball teams. The Detroit Tigers are still real.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. The board remains yours.
I will take.
Did that come
some
through all
alive,
right? Yeah, cool.
I heard.
Yeah, it was like a ghost vomit. I will take 2 truths and a lie for. I think 300's gone, so I'll say 4.
The 3, 4, and 5 are still there.
Ah, 6, 3.
Okay, so which one of these is, remember, defunct? The Los Angeles Buccaneers, the Los Angeles Pirates, or the Los Angeles Raiders?
Which one of those is defunct?
Yes. You got a 1 in 3 shot.
Sam, you alone
We are
holding
going to
up-
be here all night.
Yes, please
Raiders.
move on from him next time that he takes ages.
Raiders.
What did you say?
He said the Raiders.
That's not correct, Ed.
The Pirates.
That's not correct, Tom.
Ah!
This is a trick question.
There was only one trick question.
Okay, alright. Then the Buccaneers.
I believe that was his answer.
I didn't expect this to happen. I don't have a contingency for it. You did say you thought it was a trick question, so I'm afraid I can't really give you the points, but I'll give you the board as a...
I was about to say, I mean, all I want is the board at this point. I've had the board for literally one guess.
You could have the board for longer if you get them
Sam
right.
has had the board every single bastard round. Shut up. Move on. I'm going to actually need a refresher of the categories because I've barely had the board.
It's what happens next, all 5, who he play for, 2, 4, and 5.
I want what happens next for 2.
Okay, so here's the play. What happens next? So, 4th quarter with 8 seconds left. 3rd and 2 from the 11-yard line. Jared Goff pass incomplete, short left to Josh Reynolds. What happens after that?
8 seconds left. 3rd and 2. Jared Goff completion. TJ Hawkinson touchdown.
Can you be more? It's not that specific. Like, I don't have the exact play. It's just like a thing that happened.
Okay, then yeah, a touchdown for the Detroit Lions.
It's not the answer I'm looking for. I'll give you I'll give you one more chance. Like, it's something that happened that was memorable. A memorable moment.
So, Jared Goff, passing complete to Josh Reynolds, 8 seconds left. In the 4th quarter, third and 2, was it?
Yeah, from the 11.
3rd and 2 from the 11. And it wasn't a touchdown.
I'm not saying it wasn't a touchdown, but I'm looking for something more memorable that happened.
It was the Detroit Lions' first win of the season, and it was against the Minnesota Vikings, and it was the touchdown pass to TJ Hawkinson.
It was to Amon St. Brown, and it was over Cam Dantzler.
Oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. But yes.
Etched into the memory, but I'll give it to you, because, yeah, the Lions getting their first win is the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
All right, so you've still got the board?
I want what happens next for 3, please.
Yeah, so 1st quarter, 11 minutes and 59 seconds left. 1st and goal from the 1. Christian McCaffrey run off left tackle for a loss of 1. What happened after that?
Sam Darnold run up the middle for a touchdown for the Panthers.
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. Sam, chance to steal?
Say which game this was.
No, I can't tell you what game it was.
Okay. But it was... Okay.
I'm surprised it was a memorable Panthers moment.
It was the McCaffrey run off left tackle.
For a loss of 1. Yeah, then what happened?
I will say that was a turnover on downs, and then there was a Stephen Gilmore reception.
I'm afraid that's not correct. Ed?
I feel, is this one I can't remember if it's Cam's first touchdown, like rushing touchdown back in Carolina.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. It's the Cam Newton I'm back touchdown. So you've got the board now?
I'll do defunct teams for, is it 4 now?
4 or 5 left.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do what happens next for 4.
Okay. 2nd quarter, 9 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 38. Kyler Murray pass short left for Chase Edmonds for 12 yards. What happened next?
How many seconds left was it?
9 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Is this another one on Minnesota? Is this where he throws Rondale Moore down the left-hand side for a 70-yard touchdown?
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. Tom, chance to steal?
Is this handoff to James Conner for like a 50-yard touchdown?
No, I'm afraid that's not correct either. Sam?
May you remind me of the prompt?
Yeah, so the play, so What happened after this play with second quarter, 9 seconds left, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line? Kyler Murray completes a pass short left to Chase Edmonds for 12 yards. What happened after that play? Tom's got his hands on his head, so he may have just remembered it.
I think I have as well.
I have no idea.
Before, like, after Sam's guess, if it's wrong, can I have, like, another go just to get it, like, for my own personal
just
enjoyment?
for your own satisfaction. Yeah. All right, so just take a wild pun. If you've got no idea, just say something crazy, like a gun. A gun was fired in the crowd.
A gun was fired in the crowd.
I'm afraid that's not the correct answer. So what were you thinking it was?
Is it by any chance the field goal returned for a touchdown by Jamal Agnew at the end of the second?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the
half.
Jamal Agnew 109-yard kick return. That was the correct answer. All right, Ed, the board remains with you.
Hot dog. The player, coach, official for
3 or 4?
3, please.
Okay. Who is this? LP Ladouceur.
LP Ladouceur. I know the name. I'm very confident that that's a guard, so player.
Yeah, he is a player. You didn't need to make the qualifier and make a fool of yourself because he's the long snapper of the Dallas Cowboys. But you did get the correct answer, so you get the points, but you also are disgraced. The board remains with you.
We'll do what happens next for 1, please.
Okay, yeah. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Lamar Jackson pass incomplete, short left.
Justin Tucker breaks the hearts of the Detroit Lions with his enormous kick.
Yeah, with his enormous kick. Okay, that is correct. All right.
We'll do what happens next for 5.
Okay. 3rd quarter. 5:59 remaining. 3rd and 12 from the 38. Daniel Jones pass short right. I guess that makes a difference. Short right to Devontae Booker for 14 yards. What happens after that?
Remind me the circumstances again.
3rd quarter, 5 minutes 39 remaining. 3rd and 12 from the 38.
Okay, so it's not the kneel down.
It was technically. I can't say anything.
Yeah, what I mean is it wasn't
the sneak.
Yeah, it wasn't the sneak because that was like in the shadow of their goalpost. The Giants.
Where the Cowboys Stadium is in the shadow of the goalpost, thanks to that massive window. Right, what was your guess?
I can't remember. Is this the one where is it Jones throws a pick and then the pick is fumbled and recovered by the Giants further up the field?
No, I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. Tom with a chance to steal.
Is this Daniel Jones gets a concussion scrambling for a big play to the left-hand side and it ruins the Giants' non-existent season?
No, I'm afraid that's not correct, but it was funny to get that jab in. No, Sam, so hit the "Come on, you boys in blue" drop.
Go on, you boys in blue.
Right, come on, 5 points on the line. It's a big one. It's your own team.
Oh, it's a 14-yard reception to Devontae Booker.
Yeah, that is the play before.
The
What
play
happened after
prior
that?
to the play that you're looking for.
Yes.
Okay. I will say.
Will you though?
That
Did you say it?
I think that's going to be a Glennon interception.
That's not the correct answer. That was Daniel Jones making an insane one-handed catch from a pass from Dante Pettis.
Oh,
Go on, you boys in blue.
it happens twice with the Giants.
All right, Ed, come on, home stretch to this first round.
I know.
What an athletic.
Were defunct teams for 4.
Defunct teams for 4. Which one's a real defunct team? The St. Louis Hurricanes, the Newark Tornadoes, or the Akron Storm?
Akron did have a team, but I can't remember it being the Storm. I'm going to go with the Hurricanes.
I'm afraid that's not correct, Tom.
I'm going to say the Akron Storm.
I'm afraid that's not correct.
Now it's up to Sam to remember the second one.
May you remind me of the choices?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You're allowed to ask that, so I guess the St. Louis Hurricanes, the Newark Tornadoes, or the Akron Storm?
I will say the Newark Tornadoes.
That is the correct answer. Yeah. Ed sort of was correct when he was thinking out loud. But Tom's trust in Ed is absolutely shot, apparently, so we'll continue on. Sam, you got who he play for, 2, 4, and 5, player, coach, official 4, and 2 lies and truth 5.
Okay, I'll take who do you play for 2.
Brian Anger. Brion Angers for our French listeners.
Brian Anger.
You got 5 seconds.
Brian Anger. I think he's a punter.
Yeah. 2.
Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Again, he just chucks them up. He gets a fucking half-court shot by just throwing up a prayer ball.
He is.
I am.
This is ridiculous. All right, back to the board.
I think I'm an idiot savant.
Yeah, you
Pressure creates diamonds for this young man.
And I've thrown out a whole lot of coal before this.
He takes after his franchise quarterback.
You mean I'm mercurial?
Yes.
Come on.
Right. Who he play for, 4 and 5, player, coach, official 4, and 2 lies and truth 5.
I'll take player, coach, official.
But there's only one, so Gary Cavaletto.
Coach.
Nope, that's not correct. You should have put yourself under enormous pressure by stalling. Ed?
I've not heard of an official called Gary Calvaletto, so I'll go with player because there's a lot more of them.
That's not correct.
Then I'm going to go official.
That is correct. Ed thinks there's a player called Gary Cavaletto.
If there was a player called Gary Cavaletto, do you not think he would have been the main focus of so many discussions on this dumb podcast?
Gaza made a brilliant catch the other day. You see that? All right, Tom. Board.
Defunct. How many of those are there?
There's only one that's for 5.
All right, fuck it. Go on.
Which one of these is real defunct? The Frank Ford Yellow Jackets, the Passyunk Yellow Jackets, or the Richmond Yellow Jackets?
Richmond Yellow Jackets.
I'm afraid that's not correct. Frank Ford, Passyunk, or Richmond? You are on
mute, you fucking...
How do you hope to answer a question on mute?
I will go for Frankfurt Yellow Jackets because it's the one you said first, and I can't remember the one that you said.
Fucking, you are such a savant.
I knew that. I knew that one as well. You dig.
They're all suburbs of Philadelphia, baby. All right, you got who he played for 4, or who he played for 5.
I will take 5.
Okay, watch him get this one correct. Who does this man play for? Demetrius Flanagan Fowles.
What a name.
Demetrius Flanagan Fowles.
Yep. To clarify, that's Demetrius space Flanagan Fowles. DFF for sure, and there's a sale on.
Flanagan Fowles. I feel like I've made fun of his weird Irish sounding name before.
Okay. For 5 seconds.
Niners.
What do you say?
Niners.
I'm leaving the call.
Did he fucking do it again?
He did it again.
I swear to fucking God. Right. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
That was a nice soundboard drop.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
Sam. Alright, Sam. Who the hell does Will Greer play for? Who does he play for?
Will Greer? I don't fucking care, dog.
Alright, Ed. Who does he...
Is he still at Carolina?
No, that's not correct, Tom.
Miami.
No, I'm afraid that's not correct. He plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going to say.
What?
No, it
Will
wasn't
Greer.
your turn to answer. So
Will Greer, a Dallas Cowboy. Who knew that, huh? Okay, so let's do a quick tot-up of the not final scores.
I
The
can't
first
believe I lost to
round
someone who
scores.
literally took 5 half-court shots and made 4 of them. He's
Yeah,
fucking...
I
he's fucking... He's just genuinely
I know,
picked up fucking 12
We've
points,
got another-
9
we've got
assists
another
and
one of those.
18 rebounds and has only taken shots from half-court.
We've got another one of those rounds left, so it could go one of two ways. Either you can catch up, or it could get ridiculous.
Yeah,
So the
Sam
scores
could
are-
absolutely bury me.
Sam is leading with 27 points, and then tied in last place. In last place, Tom and Ed have 20 apiece. They're working on the 20 piece now.
I'm actually,
So-
in fairness, I thought that I was further back than that. I thought I'd only got about 12.
The points from the first round counted as well. So if it hadn't been for that first round where Sam got 2, it would have been much more. Okay, so I'm going to let Tom go first because he and Ed are tied in last, but Ed went first in the first round. So here are your categories for the second round. 2 Lies and the Truth, Scorigami, which is the real Scorigami from this season. Record Breakers, I'll ask you a question related to a broken record. Tell me the answer, please. Which owner got their money this way? I will give you a way that an NFL owner made their shady dollars, and you have to tell me which owner or which team is owned. You know what I mean. Wikipedia, whose career is that? Active players only. I will give you the list of teams that a player has played for. You have to tell me who that player is, and who's that mascot? Where I'll give you the name of an NFL mascot, and you have to tell me which team they represent.
Okay.
Harry the Hornet is not on there.
Is there a trick question this round, or is that just...
There is actually not a trick question.
Okay,
was
that's
just the
good.
first one.
Alright, that's fine. So I won't fuck up a point that way. Can I have... Oh, there was one in there that really jumped out at me, and I can't remember. It's the one before the Shady Dollars owner one.
The Record Breakers.
Record Breakers. Can I have Record Breakers for one, just to see how...
just to
Yep.
dip your toe.
Yeah.
So,
just-
following the end of last season, obviously there was some records broken. Sorry, I'm currently just trying to update the spreadsheet so I know what debauchery is going on with the points in this round. Shut up. Which NFL team now hold the longest streak of no playoff wins? So which NFL team has the current longest streak of no playoff wins?
The Detroit Lions.
Yep, it certainly is. Right, board is yours.
Same for 2, please.
Okay. Cooper Kupp did not break the single season reception yardage record. Whose
Calvin
record-
Johnson.
Yep. I've started, so I'll finish. Yeah, Calvin Johnson, that is correct. Tom's enjoying having a turn answering some questions.
I know, I'm loving the fact that I actually get the opportunity to pick some of these. I think I only got 5 in the last round, like in total. Can I have Shady Dollars for 2, please?
Yep. You can give me the owner of the team. I'll allow that. Co-founder of Microsoft.
Oh, fuck. Seahawks?
Yeah, that's correct. It's the Paul Allen Foundation because I think Paul Allen is departed. So, board remains with you. This is like the snooker break. He's going for the 147. If Tom gets all 25 questions right in a row, I like his chances of winning it.
I might just purposefully miss one of the pink balls right at the end and make a stand
so you
like
don't
Ronnie
get 1,000 points.
Ronnie the Rocket O'Sullivan. Yeah, can I have shady business owners for 1, please?
Automobile sales.
Oh, fuck. This is where it all comes crashing down in a horrible blaze. Stephen Ross.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not the correct answer, Ed, because, you know.
The Martha Ford, the Lions.
Yes, Martha Ford, who I think is heiress to the Chevrolet empire. Okay, Ed.
I quite like shady money for 3.
Founded the Home Depot, or as I call it, Yank B&Q.
Arthur Blank Falcons.
Yes.
Oh.
Ed knows. That was pure knowledge. There was no nonsense in that one.
I appreciate that one. Yeah, fuck it. I'm on a roll. Let's do shady money for 4.
Hedge funds.
That one. That one is a bit more challenging.
You can't say all of them.
Yeah, because that's the problem. I mean,
primarily hedge funds.
He's got a lot of strings in his bow. So my initial thought was Saeed Khan, but I think you'd say owner of Fulham. So I don't think that one's.
No one's getting their money by owning Fulham.
Stan Kroenke, Rams.
Stan Kroenke doesn't own the Browns.
The Rams, I said.
Oh, okay, good.
It's my
no,
accent.
That's not the correct answer anyway. Sam?
I'm gonna thank my dumb Twitter feed for this and say David Tepper.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. Hedge
well
pro
done.
David
Yes, of
Tepper.
course.
Sam, board?
I will say origami for 1 if it's not been taken.
Yep. So, which one of these is a real scorigami that happened this year? 61-0, 56-20, or 79-41?
79 definitely didn't happen this year. Say 56-20.
Yeah, that's correct. I can't remember exactly what game that is, but it did happen.
With the 56 team, the Cowboys.
I think it might have been. Yeah, it was the Cowboys versus the Minshew Eagles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sam.
God. I'm gonna go Scarigami for 2.
Right, which one of these happened? 45-30, 40-35, or 40-40?
45-30, 30-35.
Or
Was it?
45-30, 40-35, or 40-40?
The first one.
Yeah, that is correct. That was the Colts and Jets game, the Mike White game, the first one. Well, it wasn't. Well, come on, it wasn't that impressive. You must have known there wasn't a 40-40 tie this year.
Well, that wasn't a contender, I like to think. But...
All right,
so then it becomes a 50-50 guess. Then.
No, there wasn't a 50-50 tie either.
Well, Max, I'll take Scorigami for 3.
Okay, which one's real? 38-18, 41-11, or 38-11? That was 38-18, 41-11, or 38-11.
41-11.
I'm afraid that is not correct, Tom.
38-11.
Yep, that was. Guess who got beaten?
The Jets.
It was those boys in blue.
Oh,
They got beaten by the Rams.
Oh.
All right, Tom.
Can I have whose career is this for 1?
Yep.
Such a good question. I'm so up for these
I
ones.
know, yeah. These are the ones that I've been like looking forward to, other than Shady Money. This is a good round. I like this.
All right. Whose career is this, Tom? I played for the Steelers between 2010 and 2018, the Raiders in 2019, the Patriots in 2019, and the Bucks 2020 to 2021.
It's everyone's favourite news story, Antonio Brown.
At some point, I hurt my feet.
At some point,
Funny
I threw
story.
my sofa out the window.
Funny story. I tested this one with Reese and Nick Deal from the Goalmouth Ramble podcast, because they're into NFL, and I asked that one, and Nick, for the life of him, could not work out. He spent like 2 minutes trying to work out who that was, and he couldn't get it. And that's pretty disappointing if you don't get that, Nick. If you're listening, shame. All right, top four.
Whose career is this number 2, please?
Yep. I played for the New Orleans Saints between 2014 and 2016, the Patriots in 2017, the Rams 2018 to 2019, and the Texans in 2020 and 2021. That's the Saints 2014, 15 and 16, Pats 17, Rams 18 and 19, and Texans 20 and 21. Oh, it's a tough one.
This is, first name that's jumping out at me is Zach Cunningham, but I don't think it is that. But I'm just going to have to go for it. Zach Cunningham.
I'm afraid it's not.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's not Zach Cunningham. Chances still?
Zach Cunningham was my pick as well. Are you able to
I'm able to what?
read them out again for me?
Yep. Saints 2014 to 16, Pats 2017, Rams 2018 and 19, Texans 2020 and 21. I'm going to have to pressure you for an answer, Ed.
Yeah, I know. I can't even think of a Texans player. Oh, Brandon Cooks.
Yeah!
Oh,
Yes!
he did it.
Yeah. The only worthwhile player on the Texans, other than Davis Mills. All right, Ed, board.
Didn't Brandon Cooks get a 1,000-yard season for all of those teams as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's one of the league's most underrated receivers.
We'll carry on in this vein. We'll do whose career is this for 3.
I played for the Bengals between 2006 and 2016, and the Rams between 2017 and 2021.
Andrew Whitworth.
Yep, that is indeed the correct answer.
That was a good one.
Yeah, let's ride this train. Who am I for 4?
Yep.
Or whose career is this?
I played for the Cowboys 2007 to 2009, the Jets 2010 to 2016, the Bucks in 2017, the Arizona Hotshots in 2019, and the Patriots 2019 to 2021.
Okay, so he went into the XFL for the Hotshots.
The Arizona Hotshots.
Start from the start. Just one more time.
Cowboys 07 to 09, Jets 10 to 16, Bucks 17, Hotshots 2019, Patriots 2019 to 2021.
Okay, so he left the league entirely for a year in 2018. Oh,
Yep.
Why would that be?
Come on, Ed.
Why would that be?
Gonna have to press you, I'm afraid.
I know you are. Oh.
I know you are.
What's his name? McCoy.
No, I'm afraid that's not correct. Sam, chance to steal?
Could I have the teams again? Sorry.
Okay, but this is the last time, so everyone please pay attention. Cowboys 2007 to 2009, Jets 2010 to 2016, the Bucks 2017, the Hotshots 2019, and the Patriots the 2019 to 2021.
2019 to 21 Patriots.
Yes. New England Patriots.
Is it Josh Allen?
No, I'm afraid that's not Josh Allen.
The idiot part of Idiot Savant came out.
He tried a half-court shot and completely missed.
There was a lineman for the Hotshots called Josh Allen, wasn't there?
A lineman?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who played line for the Hotshots. I'm afraid. My research didn't go that deep. Tom, chance to steal?
Fucking, I don't know, Brian Hoyer.
I'm afraid that isn't the correct. It's the folk hero, Nick Folk.
Oh, come on.
Oh, piss.
Do you know what the pitter is, as soon as I said my answer, I knew it was Nick Folk.
Mm-hmm. That was me
I
with
really
the
thought
last.
Sam meant extremely famous Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen, played for the Patriots currently, and spent time in the AAF or the XFL or whatever it was. All right, Ed, the board remains with you.
Shut up, Mark.
Sorry.
What's the one we've not had any answers from yet?
The mascot one.
Yeah, the mascots. Start with number 1.
T-Rack.
T-Rack. No one's dinosaur themed, are they? It's not E-Rack.
No.
T-Rack. We'll go for the Titans.
Yeah, that's correct. T-Rack. I mean, it could probably had to start with a T, right? Like that's
Yeah.
All right. Yep, that's correct.
Mascots for 2?
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam. 49ers.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Mascots for 3.
Swoop.
Who?
Swoop.
Swoop.
Swoop. Oh.
And not Eric Swoop, the former tight end
Shit, I know who.
of the Colts. I think he was on.
Is Swoop the Chargers?
No, that's not correct. It's Sam now. Chance to steal.
Eagles.
Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, Nards, of course. Try answering something that isn't Philadelphia. A day.
Is the answer Philadelphia? Actually, it is.
I will take. Was that mascots for 3?
Yeah.
I will take mascots for 4.
Oh.
TD.
D.
TD.
I believe that stands for something dolphin, and that's dolphins.
Yeah, that's
Dolphin,
the correct.
dolphin.
The TD stands for
Yeah.
the dolphin. Yeah.
What the fuck else are you gonna call a dolphin?
Dolph.
I will take. I'm gonna go back to Scorigami, if I may.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
I will take 5.
Okay. So which one of these is real? 39 to 15, 41 to 15, or 43 to 15? 39, 41, or 43 to 15?
39, 31.
39, 41, or 43?
The uprights? 41?
That is correct, yeah. That was the Jonathan Taylor game.
Which one?
Colts 41, Bills 15.
I will subsequently take Scorigami for 4.
A
the
logical
problem.
way of doing it, yeah.
You should never give Sam multiple choice.
Yeah, I've learned that now, so next year when I come back with this quiz, I'm removing the multiple choice. Alright, don't worry, the final round is not. The final round is not. The final round is not final choice, so don't worry about it too much. Right, which one of these is real? 41 to 5, 31 to 5, or 21 to 5?
41, 31, 21.
Which one of these is a real Scorigami? Which one?
21 to 5.
No, I'm afraid that's not the correct answer. Tom?
31 to 5.
Yeah, that is the correct answer.
Was
that
it Eagles
the...
Lions?
No, that was Cardinals Texans.
Oh, okay.
Which is a game which I challenge anyone to genuinely remember that.
Nope.
I don't believe it happened.
Nope.
Right, Tom, the board is yours. We've got a few left here. We've got Record Breakers 3, 4, and 5.
Record Breakers
Owner Money
3,
5.
please.
Oh, okay. Mike Evans has had how many consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons?
Do I get multiple choice like Samuel
I'm
Richard
afraid
Longton?
I'm afraid it was only for the multiple choice round.
Can I have joined the league in 2014, right? So I don't think it's any more than 7. 6.
I'm afraid that's not correct, Ed.
It's 8.
It is 8, yeah, every single year since he joined the league.
Yeah, the next player only has 3, I think.
Not a bad record to hold, to be frank.
No.
Okay.
Shady money for 5, please.
Yeah, this owner made their money in movie theatres and then moved into real estate.
Movie theatres. Okay. Christ, who owns the Bills?
I think his name is Buffalo Bill.
You can just say the Bills, I think, for these ones.
Yeah, I don't actually think it's the Bills. I think it's because something's telling me Bidwell Cinema. Is it the Michael Bidwell and the Cardinal?
No, I'm afraid it's not. I'm afraid he made his money by giving Cliff Kingsbury a shit contract. Sam with the chance to steal?
Sam, you're on mute.
Sam's lost his chance to steal.
It was cinemas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. In America, they call them movie theatres.
A lot of people don't know this.
Not a lot of people know this.
Jerry Jones' middle names are actually Arthur Michael Charles.
That's not... I'm afraid it's not Jerry Jones. Tom, would you like to have a wager at stealing? Deep in thought. Insanely deep in thought for something that no reasonable human being should actually know in any capacity.
Bears.
No, I'm afraid not. I don't know how the McCaskies got theirs. It was actually Jeffrey Lurie with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh,
And I
fucking Philadelphia!
was afraid Dan was going to say Eagles. And then this would really have gone off the rails. Right, Ed, it stays with you. You got Record Breakers 4 and 5, Wikipedia 5, and Mascot 5.
Record Breakers 4, please. I'll play it.
Who was the... this will cheer Tom up. TJ Watt tied the sack record this year. 22.5 sacks. Who was the last player to reach 22 sacks in a season?
Oh, God.
Josh Allen.
I know this.
22. I'm aware you do. I feel like I do, but it's... DeMarcus Ware.
That's a good guess. I actually think he might have been the second most recent. I think he might have been. Or he's certainly gone over 20, but I'm afraid it's not the correct answer. Sam, you've got a chance to steal?
22 sacks.
Yeah. 2 swans on a lake. 20.
Like the latest person to do it?
Yes, before TJ Watt. Come on, you got to give me an answer.
TJ Watt.
Is it Philadelphia?
It's a good guess, but I'm afraid not. Sorry. 5 seconds.
Before TJ Watt, Michael Strahan?
No, I'm afraid it wasn't. Tom?
Jared Allen.
No!
Oh!
No!
Did he have 21.5 instead?
Yeah.
It was Justin Houston.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I knew it wasn't Jared Allen because I knew he came fucking close, but if it was Jared Allen, I was getting that.
If it was,
Wait a
that's
minute.
why I was like, surely you'll get this.
Michael Strahan is the tied current record holder. It would have been a funny question to ask if the answer was just the guy who tied the record time. All right, you got 3 5s. Record, Wikipedia, and Mascot.
Records for 5, please.
I'm so glad you asked me that. The Minnesota Vikings have the most playoff losses of any NFL team. How many do they have?
Oh, I think at least 4.
I think you've lost at least 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, we've lost 4 Super Bowls. 17 playoff losses.
No, I'm afraid that's not correct. Sam, chuck a number out there.
I will say... It's not 14. I will say it's 12.
No, I'm afraid that's not correct.
I'm going to go for the other end of the spectrum. From Sam went lower. I'm going to go higher. 21.
I'm afraid the Vikings have experienced far more pain than any of you can imagine. They've lost 30. 3-0 playoff games. All right, with that, Sam has secured the first place going into the the preliminary final round.
Because
Hold on,
we-
so Tam is now 10 points ahead of us.
He's actually 11 points ahead of.
Fuck me! What?
You fucking piece of shit.
What?
Can I
Those four,
Can
he
I
picked
just
up a lot
quickly?
more
Can I
and-
make a request? Because I don't know about you guys, but because we've been going for an hour and a half, I am busting for a piss.
Wait. Let's do the last two questions, then we'll wrap it up.
No,
It'll be quick.
I'm just gonna temporarily disappear for like a second. Be right back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get another beer then.
No, I need a piss.
Genuinely, when
Remember
I was
that.
trying to guess Jarrett Allen, I was like, "Hurry the fuck up, Sam! I'm busting."
Justin Houston did it quite recently. I think it might be like 2013 or 14.
Yeah, looking at that, I probably should have known that I was like, but he would not have entered my head in a month of Sundays.
So
where
what
I
you're
thought
saying
this
is that before TJ Watt broke the record, it should have been Justin Houston who had the record.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm eating a birthday chockey. Give me a minute. Yummy.
When was the last? I was thinking about this today. When was the last time anyone ate a choc eye?
A what?
What, like an actual one or a
Yeah,
sort
not like
of-
chocolate ice lolly, like a proper choc ice, like no stick, just like a block of ice cream with some chocolate around it.
I
The
have
lack of
I have
stick
Mars
makes it
ice
horrible.
creams in my freezer that are that. They're just like
you do.
they're almost like a frozen Mars bar, but with ice cream instead of like the wafer stuff in the middle. Or
No
nougat.
wafer. No wafer.
No wafer, no nougat.
I would have thought Tom was a stone cold Roundtree's fruit ice lolly, like a fanatic.
I am an ice cream fiend, but I like my actual ice cream as opposed to I'm not a big fan of ice lollies, really. They're alright. They're great on a cold day, on like an hot day or something, but they're great on a cold day to warm us up like. But no, I'm an actual fiend when it comes to ice cream. If it's ice cream and it doesn't have any form of nut product in it, I'll eat it. And I mean it.
It gets so cold up in Yorkshire. We have ice lolly to eat ourselves up in winter. Well, and in summer too.
I cover myself in ice lollies and I put a blanket over my head, and that'll prevent me from getting frostbite.
Frostbite.
You wouldn't be long getting frostbite.
Oh God.
Oh well, the Mallory says we had to go. That's one of my favourite all-time videos, and I can't believe it's been like 8 years. Oh God, you wouldn't be long getting frostbite.
Right, we gotta wrap this shit up. Ed had the board. You can ask mascot. I don't care. Or Wikipedia for 5.
Wikipedia, please.
I played for the Orlando Apollos in 2019 and the Browns 2019 to 2021.
Oh shit! In my head it was like Trent Richardson, but it's like no, that's the other way around. The Apollos is
Oh, it looks like you're gonna kick yourself when you don't get this in a second.
yeah.
Hurry him along.
It is. Yeah.
Come on, Ed. Christ, look at Sam going on that pizza. That is disturbing.
Buy me more time, Sam. Buy me
Enough
more
stalling.
time.
Enough stalling. Pick a Browns player over the last 10 years. Any?
Oh, shit off.
Oh yeah, Alexei Shitton. I think you're thinking of Paul Dickov, mate, but I'm afraid that's not the correct answer.
No, yeah, I know it, but I don't.
Get him
Sam,
on,
would you...
Sam.
Sam, you need to swallow. Excuse me.
I can leapfrog him while he's. I mean,
Yeah,
this
it
is
doesn't really make
this
it
is the
stand out.
most disgusting things that I've ever seen.
Make it remind me of the prom.
Oh my God.
God. Oh, it's all gone off the rails. Tom went up to go to the bathroom and something's happened to us.
Yeah, Sam went to go get
did I
pizza,
get a
and I'm
meal?
surprised that he didn't come back fucking naked.
All right, Sam. Who played for the Orlando Apollos in 2019 and the Browns 2019 to 2021?
I don't know.
All right, Tom.
I will pass.
Dearness Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. That
is
was the name on the fucking tip of my tongue.
There we go. I was as soon as that came up, I was like, it's fucking. There's only one name for it.
All right, Tom. We've only got one more question.
This is
available
mascots
to
for
you.
5, right?
Yeah, and it's
Steely
it's
McBean.
not-
Yes, here we go.
It's not an easy one, and what I'm envisioning is that Sam is by hook or by crook going to get this. It's timer, which is TAIMA. T for Tango, AI, M for Mike, A. Timer.
Do you know the worst part is I heard this, and the name of the team has complete. You dare go looking it up, Sam. I can see you fucking pulled something up on. If he fucking gets the right answer, I want half points for him.
Has he been cheating?
Don't you dare Google. I can see what you're doing. Get right.
You want to look at my old pal?
Shut up. Texans.
No.
Oh.
Toro the Bull, isn't it?
Yeah, I think his name is Bill Bull.
Toro is the Texan one. It's the Bull.
Oh yeah, knowledge.
Taima. That's the name of a horse. The Denver Broncos.
No, that's not quite correct.
Hyena.
Go on, Sam. Say the correct answer, you motherfucker.
Hyena. I will say the Washington football team.
I'm afraid that's not correct. It's the name of the. It's the name of the
horse
Seahawk from the Seahawk.
What?
All right, so here's the final scores. The seeding scores. Sam 46, Tom 38, Ed 35. So that means in order to get through to the final, I must ask you some fantasy PPR, higher or lower questions. To get through, Ed, you will have to answer 6. Tom, you'll have to answer 4, and Sam, you'll only have to answer, well, I guess 1 actually. So 1, 3, and 5, rather than 2, 4, and 6. So I'll start with Sam. The first player is Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, so the second player is Stephon Diggs. Did Stephon Diggs score more or fewer fantasy PPR points than Ben Roethlisberger?
I fucking drafted Stephon Diggs last year, and he fucked me. Thank you, Molly. In a number of big spots. I'm gonna say Ben Roethlisberger.
You think Ben Roethlisberger scored more?
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, that's not correct! Oh my god! All of it was for nothing! It was all for naught! It wasn't even that close. Ben Roethlisberger had 218.1 and Stephon Diggs had 285.5. But Sam's
only like 5 points a week.
Sam's agenda against Stephon Diggs is caused hubris, and he's not made it through.
What
So
a
he'll be
joker.
watching from the sofa.
Oh my god. This is unforgiving.
If everyone gets it wrong, I'll have to make something up on the fly. Right? So, Tom, here's your question. The first player, the starting point, is Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
The second person is Tyler Lockett, more or less.
Oh.
I should point out that, by the way, I used a randomizer to pick these.
Right, I hate this because fuck it. Tyreek Hill.
You said Tyreek Hill had more.
I think Tyreek Hill had more.
Yeah,
Lockett
that
was
is
injured,
the correct
wasn't he?
answer. Tyreek Hill had 55 more than Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, because Lockett had that Geno Smith period where he picked up like 4 points, and the person that was top of my other fantasy league traded him away because he was going to have a bad few weeks and he needed a running back. And as soon as he traded him away, the dude that he traded him to knocked him out of the playoffs by winning every game going forward, and he lost every game going forward. So Tyler Lockett had a lot of bad weeks after a midway point.
Okay, well, Tom, who had more points out of Tyler Lockett and the next player, who is James Conner?
Fuck. That's tough because James Conner had a lot of touchdowns this year, like a lot of touchdowns.
He wasn't in the top 10 running backs in terms of yardage, I can tell you that much for a fact. I think everyone might have guessed him, but he wasn't in there.
I still think Tyler Lockett.
You think Tyler Lockett had more?
Yeah.
Well, that's not correct, I'm afraid. James Conner had 16.3 more. Which means I'm almost certainly going to have to come up with a new finish on the fly. Unless
because Ed's going to have 5 in a row to go through.
And I have to say,
and Ed pays less attention to fantasy football than I do.
I have to be honest, there's a few here where the fantasy generator, the randomizer, was not generous to the person who finished third. So the first person is Derrick Henry. That's your starting point. The second person is Jared Goff. Who scored more fantasy points?
Shit. Okay, Detroit scored a lot of points on the ground, so Derrick Henry.
No, I'm afraid that's not right. It was actually Derrick Henry had 193.3 and Jared Goff had 194.5.
Oh my god.
And then after that,
my fucking god.
So just to go through it, so obviously Tom said, so Connor had more than Lockett. But if Tom had got that one right, the final question would have been who scored more, James Conner or AJ Green? Ed's would have been as follows. Jared Goff, and then it would have been Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
And then it would have been Antonio Brown. Okay, Antonio Brown obviously had quite a lot less. In fact, he had 240 less. And then it would have been Christian McCaffrey, who had 6.4 more than Antonio Brown. And then it would have been Darren Waller, who had 6 more than Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my god.
So I'll tell you what. I'll rejig it. So I'll give everyone a fair shake with the stick at the hat. So the final is this.
The stick of the hat.
Yeah. The final one is this. It's basically sudden death. So it's like a penalty shootout, where I'll give you a category. Where the person who finished first, that'll be Sam. He'll pick a category out of the 3 I've got here, and I'll give you a
Don't you dare say multiple choice.
No, it's not multiple choice. I'll give you like a statistical flaw, and you have to take turns trying to name a player who was above that statistical flaw.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah,
and it's sudden death, so if you get it wrong, and then the next 2 people get it right, you'll be knocked out, and so on and so forth. So, Sam, I'll allow you to choose here. This is a bit like the end of Pointless now, I think.
It is. This is very pointless here.
This is really fun, so we might as well do all 3 anyway. But the categories are as follows: offense, defense, or special teams.
I will take. I'll take defense.
Okay. This one. Remember, I said I did a trial with Nick and Reese, and this one took about 30 minutes because none of them could name one. I'm asking you to name me a player who recorded 80 or more solo tackles in the 2021 regular season.
80 or more solo tackles.
Yeah, not combined. No.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Solo.
Bastard. So Sam, he's kicking towards his own fans. He's won the coin toss in this, and then it'll be Tom, and then Ed. So Sam, can you name for me, please, a player who had more than 80 solo tackles on the season.
More than 80 solo tackles. I will say.
It's time to
Just say a
hurry
name.
up.
Say a name.
TJ Watt.
No, that's not correct.
Okay.
He's blazed it over the bar, and now it's Tom stepping up to the spot.
I'm going to stick with the same team, and I'm going to go Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's correct. Yeah, he did have more than
He-
80.
Oh my
I think
God!
I think he had one of the most solo tackles ever recorded by a DB, and that tells you just how bad our linebacking core was, because he tackled everyone all the time.
Yeah. No, that's certainly he did get a lot. All right, Ed, stay in it.
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, he did. All right, so it goes back to Tom.
Is it still just over 80, or do I have to beat
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner?
You ain't being Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Devondre Campbell.
Yep.
He was mine. Fuck you.
Yeah, he finished, I think, fourth.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah, he finished sixth.
Oh.
Shush. Bloody hell.
Logan Wilson.
Mind games being played here.
Logan Wilson.
No, Logan Wilson did not make the list.
Oh.
Ed with a chance.
Shit ass. I didn't think this far ahead. Micah Parsons.
He didn't.
Oh,
No, that's not correct. So Tom's back in it now.
Fuck.
He doesn't seem happy about that.
This is the only problem is we've said collectively all of the names that I had. Four. Isaiah Simmons.
That is not correct either.
Eric Kendricks.
He was the second to last person who got over 80.
Oh.
So that is good. Here's the list for you in descending order. Jordan Brooks, I know, right? CJ Mosley, Denzel Perryman, Devondre Campbell, Foye Oluokun, Roquan Smith, Bobby Wagner, Kaiser White, Bobby Okereke, Dion Jones, Devin White, Minka Fitzpatrick, Harrison Smith, Cole Holcomb, Kenny Moore, Eric Kendricks, and Alex Singleton.
I'm absolutely devastated that I missed out on Devin White.
Oh, shit.
I've never been more devastated in my entire life, actually, thinking about it.
So I'll be sending Ed the Rob Lowe hat. You will be receiving a Rob Lowe hat. I won't tell you.
Out of the ashes.
I won't tell you when, where, or the method in which you will receive the Rob Lowe hat. You will be getting it.
I'll
A
fire it from a
mysterious
cannon.
man is going to come up to you in the street and hand you a brown
Yeah.
paper bag, and inside of that will be a large amount of smack. But once you take all the smack, you will go on a psychotropic mind journey
To
which will reveal
Windsor.
to you the location of the Rob Lowe hat, which will be stored underneath a pebble shaped like a Yorkshire Terrier on the beaches of Margate.
Imagine a kind of dairy milk bar flung into the car of your mind.
The other two categories, the final categories.
Let's do them.
Let's just do them
Alright.
just for fun at this point.
All right.
Congratulations to Ed for winning the quiz despite being
I
third
feel
on the grid,
Yeah,
and we love it.
I feel like that was the only acceptable.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
I'm happy to have won. I'm happy to have played against such good sports.
Come on, his team's lost 30 playoff games. Give him a bit of slack.
The 80 solo tackles.
Yeah.
Did anyone say Fred Warner?
No, because he wasn't on the list. Right, so offense would have been more than 300 completions. If you want to have a quick go at that.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Burrow.
Yep. Just shout names at me.
I thought that's what we were doing. I was just gonna quietly eat my pizza while people were about the score.
Oh no, I want to go round.
No, I've not got the time right now. Shout
No,
names.
okay,
Please
fine.
do.
What?
Kirk.
Yeah,
Brady.
yeah. He was number 1.
Herbert.
He was number 2.
Mahomes.
Yeah, he was number 3. I will pick my non-Rob Lowe captain if you can guess who number 4 was.
Tannehill.
No, he was on the list, but he wasn't number 4.
Matt Stafford.
Yep. Fraud. What?
I think I heard Sam Darnold.
That's not correct.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he was on there, yeah.
I mean, if you throw 50 times a game for like 3 straight weeks, you're probably going to stack up a bunch of completions.
So he had 80 completions for minus 2 yards net on 3rd down. Any other names?
Derek
There's
Carr.
quite a few there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek Carr was number 4 actually.
Matt Ryan.
What? Yeah,
Matt
he's on
Ryan.
there. Matt Ryan was on there, yeah.
Russell Wilson.
He was actually not on there.
Yeah, he had a fair amount of time off.
Yep, and the Seahawks offense.
Yeah, true. Tua Tagovailoa.
Nope. He
Dak.
wasn't on there. Yep, Dak was 5.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he was on there.
Jalen Hurts.
No, I'm afraid he was not on there.
Sorry, Max. Could you remind me of the prompt?
More
my
than
God.
300 completions.
More than 300 completions.
Yeah.
That's probably not.
Right, there's only like 7 left.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler did, yeah.
Michael P. Glenn.
Yeah. No. Mike, I think that the quarterback of the Patriots, Mike Jones, he was on there.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The
Josh
quarterback of the
Allen.
Bills-
Josh Allen. Yeah.
quarterback of
Yeah.
the Bills, Mike Allen was on there. Yeah.
No one said Josh Allen.
No,
Nobody
that's-
said Josh Allen. Fuck me.
The last 4 to save us. The last 4 who had it were Goff, Wentz, Heineke, and Garoppolo. The 4 best quarterbacks.
I was actually thinking Jimmy G, but I would have never guessed the other 3.
God, no. The special teams one.
How did Wentz have that many?
Because he was the only quarterback that the Colts had.
That's not true. Didn't he miss time?
Yeah,
Who the hell was
Hey.
the Colts backup? It wasn't
exactly.
No.
Sam
Ellinger.
Ellinger is insane.
Right, the special teams one would have been a fun one to try and end it on because it was a net punt yard average of more than 40.
What? Who punted more than 40 yards?
Yeah, on
Net.
net punt yards average 40.
Okay. First off the bat, Bo Hawkes.
Actually, he was last off the bat.
Was he? Did
He
he?
was the last one who scraped over. Well, the Packers they gave up loads of big returns.
That's true. Yeah. Shit.
Is there some kind of thing like a minimum amount of attempts included in this? Because
I assume so, but
I
it would
have a
just been,
name
everyday
that
punt. It would
played-
have been everyday punters.
Okay, because if there wasn't like a minimum punt capabilities, I'd have said Corliss Waltman, but I assume that there was, so he isn't there.
Is he a coach or an official?
Player, punter.
Oh, right. The list, because this will take absolutely fucking forever. The list was Brian Anger, Logan Cook, Sam Martin, Johnny Hecker, AJ Cole, who I think was a Pro Bowler,
Yeah.
Jack Fox, Thomas Morstead, Blake Gillican, Andy Lee, Cameron Johnston, Michael Dixon, Tress Way, Kevin Huber, Jordan Berry, Mitch Wisnowski, Brett Kern. Who the hell's Brett Kern?
Is the
Michael
Titans punter,
Pollard.
right?
Titans,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
thought
was
Logan
he was
Cook
fucking
like-
unbelievably good like 2 years ago. I remember
Michael
me and Ed
Lombardi
having a
and
discussion
Campbell.
about him.
Who
Yeah, it
is
was-
Logan Cook
We were
like
we were debating Jack Fox, Corey Bojorquez, or Brett Kern.
Yeah.
That was the debate.
What a debate that is.
Oh, fiery.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the quiz.
Yeah, it was
I had a
lovely.
great time.
Yeah.
Thank you for creating.
Yeah, I've got some
Shotgun
feedback to take
editing.
for next year.
Bag's not in.
Dibs editing.
Oh,
Care
hell
about
yeah.
the welfare of my friends.
Okay. Well,
All right, that was good fun, lads.
yeah,
Thank
thoroughly
you.
enjoyable. Thank you for preparing such an out of the box quiz as well.
Next year, my promise, all multiple choice. We'll see what happens.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you wild card.
Fucking hell!
I am glad someone other than me won because I wouldn't have felt good.
I'm
Alright.
glad it was me.
Yeah, so we will probably continue doing just random episodes throughout the off season. We're going to try and get a bunch of guest episodes in. I think it would be nice. It would have been nice if we could have done something like this to have guests because we've guested on other things. But I think that the style of quiz, Max, you said that it suited less people better. And in fairness, it took us 2 hours to get through it. Imagine if we had to organise like 8 people.
Well, I mean, the alternative that is, if anyone was knowledgeable, it might have taken time.
It might have done, but you know, we would have still had to ferry Sam through all the questions. So, but yes, we will be we will be back throughout the off season with plenty more completely irrelevant NFL vaguely and loosely related content. You can find all of our episodes and stuff on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon. We've got a YouTube channel now, which basically just posts all of the episodes in regular format. And you can check that out. And I think that when you type in Stiff Upper Lip Podcast, we come up like 40th behind people that aren't even including the name Stiff Upper Lip in anything that they do. So there you
Nice.
go.
With
But
what I'm hearing is we're the
Trust the
40th
algorithm.
biggest podcast in the world.
that is yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
So yeah, we will we'll see you throughout. Check out our Twitter account, StiffLipPod. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page and what have you. But it's the Twitter where shit goes down. And yeah, does anyone have any closing remarks before I wrap this bad boy right up?
Sam,
Ed is
before-
chafing so hard. Give him some bloody money for God's sake.
Yeah, seriously, my thighs.
Deep milky thighs.